It only takes people about 7 seconds to evaluate you the first time they meet you and to create an opinion about you, or shall we say judgment, based on your appearance and manners. They are also more likely to remember the way you made them feel rather than what you actually said or did. So, for example, if you stared at a person in a way that made them feel uncomfortable, they're just gonna remember that they hate you, and they're not really gonna know why. They just don't like you. And also, one more important thing to know is that a first impression is going to be with you for quite a long time. So you do need to make sure that you make a positive one. So, شو هن الأشياء المهمة اللي لازم ننتبه لها? What are the things that we need to keep in mind? First of all, posture. Take up space. Don't sit all squeezed and, yeah, you could be shy, but no, don't do that. Just sit, relax. You don't want me to tell you the obvious stuff. Head up, chin up, straight back. We all know that by now. But if you have your handbag with you, don't keep it on your lap and just take up small space. No, put it next to you if there is some space. Put it behind you on your chair, on the arm of your chair, on the back of your chair. Just take up space. And you need to also act like you are comfortable to become comfortable. Okay, and then the second thing that you need to keep in mind is to smile. Smile from your heart. Do not fake it, because your eyes will give that away. It is going to be obvious if you are faking a smile. Also, don't laugh and don't show off your gums when you're smiling. No, don't be that excited. Just, enough to show your teeth. Just a nice smile. So that is, of course, just for the first few seconds for the good impression. And then we have eye contact. You need to give strong eye contact. Yes, I know, it's awkward sometimes. You might just not feel so comfortable looking someone straight in the eyes, at least someone you don't really know. Okay, I know, I get you, girl, but you have to do that for the first at least 3 seconds. Strong eye contact, at least when you're saying hi. Don't just, yeah, hi, huh. No, you gotta look them in the eye, and definitely do not look down. Then, the next thing is clothing and grooming. You have some things you need to keep in mind. You need to remember the occasion, the environment, the time of the day, and the season. So do not wear sandals when it's raining outside. Don't wear a white dress to a wedding. What else? Don't wear heels to the beach. So, all these things, gotta keep them in mind. And then the last thing is mood and attitude. Yes, life is hard. We all know that. Life has its ups and downs. You sometimes just don't want to smile. You don't want to bother. Well, and then you think that if you go out, you're going to freshen up and feel better. Let's be realistic. Now, we all know that if you're having a bad day, everything during that day is going to seem horrible. And you're just going to be giving bad first impressions. Don't do that. If you're having a bad day, stay home. Try and solve that thing that's making you feel bad. But on the other hand, if you are having a good day, if you're happy and enthusiastic, you're going to be attracting more people to talk to you. So that is a bonus. And of course, I want you to keep in mind that first impressions are so important, and sometimes you might be unintentionally sending out the wrong message without really meaning to, or without really realizing that. For example, when I was in school, I used to be naturally quiet. I used to be quiet around people. But a lot of people in my class thought that I was a show-off and didn't want to talk to people. See, so people can misinterpret stuff in the first impression, because I wouldn't say hi to anyone. So they thought, oh, well, she's stuck up. So, things like that can happen. So you need to pay attention to all the points that I mentioned earlier in this video, and gotta keep them in mind and work hard on your first impression. So also, did anything happen to you where people misinterpreted something you did, or got a bad first impression from you, or maybe a really good one because of something you did? Let us know about that in the comment section below, and be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook so we can gossip together. And so, we'll see you next time. Bye! Now, the wardrobe essentials are basically pieces that you can wear all year long. They do not run out of fashion, and you can mix them and match them with other items you have in your closet to create a whole new look every time. شو هنن؟ First off, the first use is to peel off stickers. So, when you have a sticker stuck on a table or folders or just anything, and it's so hard to peel it off,